Hey everybody! Alright, it's time for more Gran Turismo 7. Let me just put the Twitch chat on my iPad. This wonderful, such a useful gizmo that it is. And today, I wanted to return to Gran Turismo 7 because, yeah, every Thursday basically could potentially be a GT day, because every Thursday there are going to be brand new weekly challenges to do for single player in Gran Turismo 7. Really exciting stuff. So I want to do those. Whoa, hold on, I gotta turn off my speakers. One sec. Professional streamer. Don't try this at home. Oh man. There we go. Alright. There we go. I also just got a message. Let me just check that. Whoop. Sorry if I knocked the mic there. Let's see. No problem. Okay. All right, let's get straight to it. And now I should be able to swap to the PlayStation without hearing double. Now here's the thing. I've got a bunch of cafe menus. You see the 7 there? There's probably a bunch of cafe menus I've completed that, and Luca probably wants to tell me about a bunch of cars. Also, Freeman Thomas has stopped by. Is this 918 Spider yours by chance? Why yes, Freeman, it is. Wait, aren't you the former Ford design director, Mr. Freeman Thomas? That's right. But you can call me Freeman. Thank you, Freeman. We are honored to meet you. Freeman used to be Ford's design director. Yes, you said that, Sarah. I'm sure he can introduce himself. He has also worked for Porsche and Audi and is known as the designer of the first generation Audi TT. Oh. As Porsche's flagship model, the 918 showcased the company's latest styling DNA and advanced technology. The styling in particular was to leave its mark on future generations of Porsche cars. Note how the dual exhausts at the rear jut out from the car's upper cooling grille. So they do. I find this to be an incredibly exciting design choice. Yeah, it is quite cool. Visually speaking, it almost looked like the car is shouldering a jetpack. Are you sure this is something that Freeman would say? Also consider the 4-point LED headlights and the rear taillight frame. As you may know, these elements would show up on later Porsche creations. Now there's one more thing that I really love. And that's the tall bridge-like center console. First appearing in the 2003 Carrera GT, it was brought back for the 918. We can't even see it in these images. But yeah, he's on about the console on the inside. This design language and style has aged beautifully. While perhaps a bit reserved compared to its competition, it remains ever popular and the envy of every supercar collector. Well, that's fascinating. Thanks. Don't mention it. Now go take another look at your beloved car. Well, I think I would look at it. See it there? Parked out there in the cafe. That's great. Anyway, yeah, let's look at the extra menus. Because, yeah. The Toyota 86, I've got one car to buy. Now, if there are cars to buy or win, I'm not going to get them yet. What I want to do is... Oh, wow, we got Group 2 race cars. Nice. If there's any new menus that I've completed and we haven't claimed the reward for yet, then I want to do that before we do anything else. Nice, Bugatti. It looks like all the new menus... Ah, wait, nope. Just as I was about to say that. So we've got the extra menu 22 to claim. Extra menu 23 to claim. Extra menu 24 to claim. Subaru hype! You know what? I'm going to dedicate reading extra menu 24 specifically to Rainbow's Hope, so get ready for it. Then we have extra menu 25. That's also done. The K cars are done. Porsche supercars are done. Road going. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Rainbow's Hope, rather than go in order, we're gonna tackle the most important cafe menu that I've yet to claim first, and therefore I would like to tell you about, me and Luca would like to tell you about the Subaru WRX. Enjoy. We get a 4-star roulette ticket for this. Congratulations! This completes your Subaru WRX collection. Once you've collected your present, I've got some stories to tell you about these cars. Oh boy! Now, as a reminder, these extra menus are added for free in like free updates to the game. And there have been many since I last sort of played this. Well, technically no, because I last played this with the Axe with this 1.4 update. But yeah, before that, like the stream before that of this that I did, there were many updates. So yeah. Every time there's a new update for GT7, make sure you pop by the cafe, because you might have actually completed an extra menu without even realizing. Anyway, yeah, Subarus. The WRX completed. I got a ticket. Alright. Extra menu 24, collection Subaru WRX. Here we go. Everyone knows about the Subaru WRX's stellar performance at the World Rally Championships, aka WRC. Less well known is that the WRX takes its name from a Subaru car of the 1970s. I'm talking about the Leon RX, a passenger car that debuted in 1970. It made its claim to fame in '74 with an overall victory at the famously brutal Japan Alpine Rally. Almost said Japan. Apologies. Japan Alpine Rally. In later years, Subaru delivered remarkable performances on the World Rally stage, and right there is Colin McRae's 555 Subaru Impreza from 1995. He won the WRC in 1995. Yeah, incredible car right there. And it is in EA Sports WRC as well, in the Group A category. One famous car to be born from its efforts was the first generation Impreza WRX. As the name suggests, it meshes together the letters of WR, meaning World Rally, and RX, a nod to Subaru's legacy Leon. The first gen Impreza WRX was a small but tough car aimed at the armed with a mighty turbo engine and four-wheel drive. During the 90s, it won several WRC championships, cementing its name in World Rally history. This second generation WRX built on its predecessor's legacy with its own rally achievements. In addition to being the last Impreza to win WRC Drivers' Championship in 2003, it pulled a marvelous victory at the 2004 Rally Japan, the first WRC event to be held on Japanese soil. Oh wow, that's cool. In 2014, the WRX was reborn as Subaru WRX, a new sports sedan. That has completed the world's most demanding races, including the Nürburgring 24 hours. It looks great as well. All Subarus look great. The WRX is a must-have for enthusiasts of Subaru sports cars, making this a splendid collection indeed. Why, thank you very much, Luca. So there you go, RJ. Hope you enjoyed that. Okay, now we're gonna go in order. So let me just double check which ones I've claimed and which ones I haven't. From 22 onwards, let's go. The SEMA GT Awards. Complete your collection, collect your prize, I'll tell you stuff. Sweet. Extra menu 22. This is a collection of awesome cars that have won the SEMA Gran Turismo Award that celebrates cool high-performance cars. If you're wondering what SEMA is, it stands for the Specialty Equipment Market Association. A group established in 1963 to bring together businesses involved in the manufacturing and marketing of high-performance automotive parts. And they are the hosts of the SEMA Show, a world-renowned automotive aftermarket trade show held in Las Vegas every year on the first week of November. Oh, that's awesome, because it kind of is. Well, actually, we're now in the second week of November, but still, we just missed the SEMA Show. Oh, that's cool. The SEMA GT Award was the title presented by Gran Turismo that was part of a sponsorship deal that began in 2003. In the US, there have been a deep-rooted culture for customization and performance tuning of cars for a long time. American car enthusiasts improved the performance and style of their cars, beginning with hot rods in the 1930s. The SEMA GT Awards pays homage to the shining jewels of this custom car culture. The SEMA GT Award provides the experience of enjoying these cars to car fans all around the world through Gran Turismo. This Mach 40 was the recipient of the GT Award in 2012, produced by Eckert's Rod Custom of Oregon. Oh, wonderful. Okay. At first glance, it looks like a 1969 Ford Mustang. It does. But on the inside, it's a monster machine with a mid-mounted Ford GT V8 engine. The SEMA GT Award has been given not only to American hot rods, but European and Japanese tuned cars as well. The Fugu Z, based on the Nissan 240Z, is a winner from 2015. And its owner, Sung Kang, is an actor from the Fast and Furious movies. Oh, wow! I want to know which character he plays. I wonder if it's, if his character is named Han. I wonder if it's that guy. But yeah, congrats on your award, dude. Wow. The Rocket Bunny body kit is especially menacing. And the car comes powered by a naturally aspirated version of the famed RB26 Skyline GTR engine. Oh my god, yeah, you know what? I need to take this car for a spin. I own it. More than a few winners of the SEMA GT Awards began life as unassuming road cars, but then transformed into tarmac-eating monster machines. The 2018 winner by the Greening Auto Company took a relatively compact Maverick and turned it into a hot rod. It was packed with a fully tuned 427 CU. Fully tuned with a 427 cubic inches V8, which resulted in a 200 mile per hour top speed, approximately 322 kilometers per hour. It's all about seeing how far you can take your dreams with your car. And the SEMA GT Award is a perpetual embodiment of that endeavor. Nice. Alright, now we've got Group A. Extra menu 23. Congratulations, you've got all 3 cars. This completes your Group A collection. I'm actually sad that the Impreza, Colin McRae's 95 Impreza is not in this menu. And yet, a Nissan GTR R32 is. And I'm a big GTR fan, as I'm sure you all know. I feel like the Impreza should be there somewhere, taking the place of one of these cars. If it had to be a collection of 3, I'd probably get rid of the Beamer, to be honest, the BMW. Because the Ford was iconic in Rally, absolutely. I guess they all were. Everyone who knows about international touring car regulations knows about the legendary Group A. Oh, okay, so they're going for more of a touring car angle. Fair enough. Touring car races are competitions for road-going cars that have been modified for racing. In other words, they are intense track races featuring cars that anyone can get their hands on. These 3 cars are 3 miraculous legends from Group A history. One hurdle in qualifying for Group A homologation. Homologation is the production requirement. While the unit number has changed over the year, the condition that Group A cars must be mass-produced has not. Yeah, I think they have to make like 2,500 or something at a guess. Let's see if I'm right. When the regulations were introduced in the 80s, the idea was to make Group A cars from race-suited production cars. Then something unexpected happened. Automakers with Group A ambitions began building powerful base cars for homologation. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that at all. That meant that ordinary road-going cars were being built as world-class touring cars. Oops. The BMW M3 E30 from 1985 was one of Germany's most iconic Group A cars. Oh, true. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, the M3. Yeah, it was a big deal. Featured an upgraded engine displacement, and the Evolution model had aerodynamic and cooling tweaks. Built by Ford Europe, the Sierra Cosworth RS500 featured a tuned-up engine from Cosworth Racing Engine Masters. Only 500 units were produced of this car for Group A homologation. Oh yeah, and back then, I suppose 500 would have been enough. But now I think the number's much bigger. The Nissan Skyline GTR R32 from 1989 is another legendary production car that was built to win races. Beginning in 1990, it famously scored 29 straight victories at the All Japan Touring Car Championship. The Nismo model, built by Nissan Motorsport, has a near mythical status for all its racing modification. Unfortunately, as Group A regulations fell out of fashion in the late 90s, the need to build production cars declined. That said, we should be thankful that it gave us such miraculous legends as these. Agreed. Alright, now it's time to talk about the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution, which very much was kind of like the rival of the Subaru WRX. But it deserves its moment in my stream all the same. Let's go, Luca. Okay, Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution completed. Got another 4-star ticket for that. Extra menu 25. Way back in the medieval age of Europe, knights would compete on horseback to see who would get their lord the fastest. Oh, who would get to their lord the fastest, effectively engaging in proto rally races. Okay. Yeah, so that in medieval times, people were racing to their lords. Alright. Flash forward to modern motorsport and you'll find the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution carrying on that tradition. Alright, Lancing. Okay, yeah. A brand with deep roots in racing, Mitsubishi has been racing its cars at international rallies since the 1960s. From 1983 on, its four-wheel drive Pajero has scored numerous victories at the Dakar Rally, the world's toughest off-road race. You're damn right it is. And its Colt and Galant models have likewise been successful at the World Rally Championship, which began in 1973. This turbo-powered four-wheel drive Lancer Evolution debuted in 1993 at the height of the brand's prowess. At the time, the top category at the WRC was limited to Group A cars or largely on modified production cars. Based on the Lancer, a mid-size sedan, the Evo was rally ready from the production model stage. In addition to its numerous victories at the WRC, this Evo was famous for the healthy rivalry it enjoyed with the Subaru Impreza, another Japanese giant of the day. They know. They just know. Look. This Lancer Evolution 3 from 1995 is the Evo's 3rd gen model. Never would have guessed. It was famously the car that delivered Mitsubishi ace Tommi Mäkinen his first World Rally Drivers title. That same year saw a model change that marked the start of the Evo's true 2nd generation. The face of this evolutionary leap for the Evo was the Lancer Evolution 6 Tommi Mäkinen edition. Mitsubishi's ace driver, Mäkinen was the first driver in WRC to win 4 consecutive drivers' titles. Damn! Good driving, Tommy. Naturally, the commemorative model which bears his name is a genuine treasure. Wow. I have to say that is really cool. By the time the Evo 10 went on sale in 2007, Mitsubishi had already withdrawn from WRC rallies, which is really sad. Why would you do that, Mitsubishi? The last Evo, the X's SAWC system and mighty turbo engine have made it a prized sports sedan with staying power. A Japanese WRC legend, the Lancer Evolution is a name etched in the annals of automotive history. Yeah, but Why withdraw? Get back in the race. Same for Subaru. And you know, and Nissan GTR as well. Go on, go rallying again, guys. Do it. I want to see it. All right, now we've got the K cars and then Porsche supercars. Okay, we got 3 more cafe menus to tell you about. Starting with K cars. And actually, before I go into the K car thing, if you look at the menu book thing in the top left here, see how the lightweight K cup is my next main menu book? Like, that's this one. That is menu book 40. Yeah, that's the one I've got to complete next, and it's a really hard race. Maybe we should try it later in this stream, maybe. But for now, let me just read to you the last 3 extra menus. All right. Suzuki, Daihatsu, Honda, making really tiny Japanese cars. They get you from A to B. They're like just little people car type thing. Really cute. Tell me about them, Luca. Oh, I forgot. Let me put the Facebook chat on my phone. Ooh, that's nice music. Okay. Sorry if I missed any chat from the Facebook side. I don't think I did. But yeah, I apologize all the same if I did. These are shining examples of Japan's uniquely lightweight K-car category. A splendid collection. Apologies if I'm going to mispronounce this. You've got the Suzuki Cappuccino, a genuine FR sports car, along with the distinctive Honda Beat and Mazda AZ1, debuted in the 1990s. Combining their initials, these 3 cars were affectionately called the ABC Trio. The Daihatsu Copan from the 2000s is a luxurious 2-seater with electric convertible roof. It looks very nice, to be fair. And the midship Honda S660 is a modern remake of the Beat that is a pure sports car. With their restricted dimensions and engine capacity, these 3 belong to Japan's smallest car category, the K car. In addition to their distinctive size, they are beloved for their affordable price tag and robust performance. Indeed, the K car has played a major role in fostering Japan's popular car culture. The K car class originated in 1949 following the end of World War II. While engine sizes were initially limited to 100cc and 150cc, a 360cc limit was introduced in the 1950s, enticing Japanese manufacturers to focus their efforts on building affordable K cars for the masses. Therefore, the 1950s marked the dawn of a new era, the era of individual car ownership. Debuting in 1955, the Suzuki Suzu-Light took the honor of being Japan's first mass-produced K car. Oh, it looks great. Oh, wow, look at it. Cute as a button. And 3 years later in 1958, the unforgettable Subaru 360 made its bold appearance. Wow. That's a Subaru, my friends. Great. An indispensable symbol of Japanese of Japan's economic prosperity, the K car quickly became a perennial bestseller. What it lacked in size, it more than made up for in tech, design, and innovation. Besides, its size is now one of its unmistakable charms. Something bigger, faster, and pricier cars can't match. Yeah, I do like them as well. But it's a very hard championship that I've got to try and win. Or very hard set of races anyway. Not sure if it's not a championship, but yeah. We'll get to it. But first, Porsche Supercars Extra Menu 29. A 6-ticket roulette ticket for engines. 6-star. Awesome. Congratulations, you've got all 3 cars. This completes your Porsche Supercars collection. Once you've collected your present, I've got something to tell you about these cars. Okie dokie. That should be a good prize. At least I hope so. Extra Menu 29. Porsche has long been famous for giving form to the latest tech, and these supercars are no exception. The company dates back to 1931, the year Dr. Ferdinand Porsche set up his humble design studio in Stuttgart, Germany. Again, sorry if I mispronounced it all. From day one, the doctor experimented with everything from car construction to aerodynamics. This history of R&D later became Porsche's secret weapon, where it started sending its cars to international races. One such car was the Porsche 911, widely considered to be a masterpiece of sports car design. It looks so good too. But the 911 merely scratches the surface of Porsche's many achievements. The 3 supercars you have here are each technically superior to the 911, and ought to be thought of as treasures of automotive history in their own right. Debuted in 1986, the 959 was the fruit of a decade of research into four-wheel drive technology. Capable of changing torque distribution among the 4 wheels, it led the way for future all-wheel drive sports cars. The 21st century mid-engine supercar, the Carrera GT, is another of Porsche's historic claims to fame. The car utilizes a full carbon fiber construction from its monocoque body to the subframe holding the suspension. What is with all these fancy designery words? Apologies. As for its engine, it's equipped with a 5.7 liter V10 developed specifically for the Le Mans 24 hours, making it a road car par excellence, and a vessel for all of Porsche's racing know-how. Since the early 2000s, supercars have begun to play a part in the global fight against climate change. Oh, they're going to talk about the 918 now, which is actually really the successor to the Carrera GT. And I love this car. This is like one of my favorite cars in all of Gran Turismo 7 and in general in real life. And we can finally see the central console there. What was his name? That Freeman was talking about. It's just on the right there. Take the 918 Spider, a car belonging to Porsche's efforts to wean itself off fossil fuels. Powered by a plug-in hybrid system, it's capable of running entirely on 3 electric motors. Even with the 3.4 litre V8 engine factored in, its environmental impact is equivalent to that of a small passenger car. What more can I say? This collection truly symbolizes Porsche's long-term pursuit of engineering excellence. I agree. I think Porsche are an absolutely fantastic brand and company, and I do have a soft spot for their cars, and I don't know, there's something about them, like when I drive them in this game, because of course Gran Turismo 7 is a racing game that's leaning very heavily on the simulation side of things. And of course I've got like 60% of the cars in this game. But when I drive one of my Porsches, I don't know what it is, but I just find them really easy to drive. So there's something going on there at the factory that Polyphony Digital, the devs of this game, are emulating really well. Because maybe Porsches are just kind of for me. And Skylines, of course. Anyway, finally time for the last extra menu that I've got to catch up on. This is my first time seeing these, by the way. If it says rewards available, even when I've played this game off stream, I've not ever looked at these because I've always wanted to stream these cafe menus. And that's what I've done with every single one I've ever claimed. So all the ones that were claimed previously, they're all in previous streams. But yeah, we got another 6-star engine ticket from this. Road going races. And then after this, we'll actually get to some racing. I promise. Okay. What you got for me, Luca? One major theme in the evolution of cars is the pursuit of comfort. Now that's something I can get behind. Though this may come at the expense of other things. In order to offer a thrilling driving experience, one needs to push the performance to the limit. Of course, there is no shortage of sports cars that starkly express a pure driving experience. Such cars are known as road-going races, and their raison d'etre is to offer thrills on both road and the track. Designed by the Briggs brothers, the BAC Mono is a British single-seater built for maximum driver engagement. Using their wealth of engineering knowledge, the Briggs brothers fit a 300 plus PS engine to an ultra-lightweight carbon body of just 580 kilograms to create a sports car that drives like an F3 machine. Of course, the BAC Mono is not the only road-going racer to come out of the UK. Take the SR3 SL, a Le Mans prototype style car from Radical. Radical Sports Cars cut its teeth on building race cars for amateur drivers. And look, there's space for two. In 1997, it released the 1100 Club Sport, an open cockpit racer with a motorcycle engine mounted midship. Oh, that's so cool. Inheriting this race car concept, the SR3 SL was developed as a road-going sports car. Distinguished by its razor-sharp performance, it ran a full lap around the Nürburgring in 7 minutes and 19 seconds. Oh, it looks so good! The road-going racer philosophy has influenced automakers outside the UK too. Take the Australian motorcycle manufacturer KTM, whose remarkable Expo R wore a lightweight carbon fiber body with a 300 PS turbocharged engine mounted midship. I'm seeing a theme here. Light and fast, these three cars have a charm that is entirely their own. Of the three, see, I like the BAC Mono's styling the best. But yeah, I would probably go for the Radical. Yeah, the Radical is pretty awesome. I like that it's got 2 seats. So you could take someone else along for the ride. And yeah, so we're officially caught up on extra menus. Don't worry about like the K-Car menu book 40 thing. Like, I will get to it, and it might even be later this stream. But no, what I really wanted to do was first of all claim my 7 rewards, because some of them might be money, and then I'm obviously looking to expand my car collection. There's some legendary cars I would like, hence the red flag above the symbol there. And then we're going to be doing the weekly challenges in World Circuits. Okay. First of all, presents. Yay. Okay, 5-star roulette ticket. What we got? What we got? What we got? What we got? We get the smallest amount of money possible. Now, this is actually going to be a theme. Like, the game has a habit of doing this to me. Let me try and press the button. Oh wait, it's not the smallest amount, but okay. Okay. Fair enough. I'm seeing a theme though. We're getting money in the hundreds of thousands. Now 4-star, this isn't going to have as much money in it. But yeah, give me... not that one. But yeah, I guess it's because I've already played so much of the game, and I really have. So, keeps giving me small awards. Oh, just a moment, guys. Just a moment. Cool, that's for the Clio RS 220 trophy. Nice. Alright guys, sorry about that. Alright, we got an engine part for the Ford GT limited edition Spec-II test car. That's very nice. Let's see what other engines we get. This one for the Lamborghini Aventador LP 750-4 SV from 2015. And this one for a BMW Z4 GT3. All right. Cool. And then this was the car that I drove last when I was just having a bit of fun. The Porsche 918 that you saw in one of the cafe menus earlier. Absolutely love the thing. But that might not be what our challenges today want us to do. Oh wait, before I go look at them. In fact, no, I should go look at them before I spend money, in case any of the challenges require me to spend money. Because what I wanted to actually get, I've already got the Nismo 400R, of course, but the other cars that were part of this new 1.4 update that are part of Legendary Motorsport is this Mercedes and this Dodge Charger. So I want to buy both of those. And we should be able to by the end of the stream. But let's look at our challenges first for the week, in case any of them require a specific car. Okay. Sunday Cup, we can use anything. Okay, we have cars eligible for this, because okay, that actually isn't limiting. Oh wait, it's because I gotta go here, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's regulation compliant. Then the Clubman 700. Okay, we've got something for that race. Then we'll probably have something for the Porsche Cup. Yes. Then touring car 800. Okay, yeah, we've got cars then. Excellent. Now, if we look at that challenge screen again, look, you get a ticket for just beating one race. This week, you get a 6-star roulette ticket for a car part after beating 3 events. You get 200,000 money for completing. Oh, sorry, hang on a minute. Oh, no, it's the car part ticket for... Sorry, it's a ticket for 1 event. Car part ticket for 3 events. And then... Oh, wait, no, the money's for 3 events. Oh... Yeah, no, I'm reading this so wrong. It's, you complete 1 event, you get the 6 roulette car part ticket. 3 events, you get 200,000. All 5 events, you get a 6-star car ticket. Okay. There we go. Which is different rewards from week 1. Oh, we're racing Samba buses and stuff. Well, you know what? I want to have fun. So... I'm going to race. This is not going to be fair at all. But actually, no, let's do... Let's do that 918. Oh, wait, no. No, let's do the brand new. I'll showcase the Porsche. I did this on the stream with Yax the other week. But let's showcase the Porsche that's brand new in this 1.4 update. And actually, if I've got money for better tires, I might buy them. Yeah, we got sports medium right now. I'm gonna buy intermediates because they're good for like dry and if it rains. They're like the most useful tires in the game. Like the most like can be useful anywhere. Oops, sorry. This race is not going to be fair at all. Yeah, this thing is nice. This thing is very nice. I'll claim all the prizes once I've done all 5 events. But there's our 6-star part ticket. Okay. Might as well go in order. Should we have a Subaru race? I reckon we'll have a Subaru race. Let's sort by... let's sort by horsepower. And let's not go for... Well, actually, no, let's sort by... yeah, sort by year. What is the most modern Subaru I've got? $14? I'm pretty sure. Wait, wasn't there like a 22? Hang on. Well, I'm pretty sure there was a newer Subaru. Have I not got the new Subaru? Hey RJ, I might never have bought the new Subaru. Let's buy the new Subaru. There was a new Subaru. Or newer Subaru. I'm going to Brand Central. I gotta buy the newer Subaru. I'm pretty sure there was one. Yeah. We go to the show. Yeah, look, 2021. How did I not buy this? Oh, wow, they've got a Vision GT car now? Oh, that's cool. But yeah, how did I not buy the BRZ? The BRZ 20... So they got the BRZ 2015 and then the BRZ 21. Oh, I do have it. Oh, it's not 4-wheel drive. So what's the newest 4-wheel drive? It's the... Oh, I do own this. Okay. Well, let's drive that then. Let's drive that. Ah, I can't believe it's not 4-wheel drive, the new Subaru, but that'll be why I can't use it in the race. Either way, we're gonna, for Rainbow is Hope, we're gonna drive Subaru. Okay. And I'll make it the newest one I own that is regulation compliant. And we'll have a look at the car settings here. Sports hard. Ew, no. I need to buy intermediate tires for this as well. So we're gonna go to the race shop and then we'll put them on. There you go. And then everything else is standard, right? I haven't tuned this. We're basically using it stock. That's good. Oh, it needs snow tires. Oh, we're going on Lake Louise. Hold on, I gotta go to the race shop. Again. Specifically the brand new snow tires. Alright. Our settings. No. Snow. Let's go! This should be fun. Let's see if this is going to be fast enough. It's got no tuning whatsoever. Currently 10th. Beep beep. Whee! It might not be quick enough, you know? I mean, it is catching up, but... Oh! Oh! And no rewind in Gran Turismo. I went too quick. Didn't break it all there. Should have done. Yeah, fourth. Yeah, could have done with a bit of tuning, even if it was just ECU. That's not gonna count as complete. Well, I don't really want to spend money. Like, oh, all I needed was third. This is gonna be nuts. Right? This. Let's do the same thing with my Nismo and see just how different. Like, I have tuned this pretty much to the max, although I've discovered that you can put a Bugatti Chiron engine into this, thanks to the engine swap feature. I have not done that with this car. Yet. Oh, hey Yax, thanks for the resub, man. As you may know, because I think I mentioned it to you, all my resubs now and throughout next year are like, everything's gonna basically go into one big pot. And I'm going to try and put that all towards getting a new system either next year or the year after. If I can be patient enough for a year after, that would be even better. So yeah, it's not that there won't be any new games bought. There absolutely will be, but yeah, it is time for me to start saving. Oh, traction control. That's why I lost. I completely forgot. Oh, never mind. Well, we're boosting it. We're boosting it. How's it going, Yax? I originally tried this in a stock Subaru. And yeah, the speed was basically 40 most of it. Oh man. No, no, 9. Yeah, you know what then? You know what? Let's give the Subaru a fair shake then. Right? I'll remember to turn off traction control. Oh man. F in the chat for Yax. I will never forget all the good times we've had, man, and all the great clips that you made on this channel. You ass. No, in all fairness, man, good to have you here. Thank you. I did not need to leave that screen to do what I want to do. I'm being silly. But yeah, we're going for week 2 challenges. Change car. Right. I'm going to go back to the Subaru. Again, I raced it originally for Rainbow's Hope because we are big fans of the Subarus. And, you know, she's busy right now because I was like, hey, you know, we were chatting and stuff. It's like, if you want to carry on chatting, I'm about to go live. Been running a bit late today. And then she's like, I would, but no, botcha. So anyway, yeah. It's all good. But yeah, if you ever see this, let's see if we can get the win by changing the assist settings, and we can do that on the next screen. But you can't have a Japanese 4-wheel drive race without a Subaru, in my humble opinion. Here we go. What about ABS? Keep the ABS. Oh, wait. Sorry. It was the active stability. There we go. It was the ASM. Get your acronyms right. Ah, fair, man. I did the OG Tomahawk money grind back when there was way less events in the game. But there's honestly like so much of the events I haven't done yet that I feel I've almost got a renewed incentive to do them now, or a renewed desire, certainly. And because I already own like over 60% of the cars in the game anyway, I feel like I own enough of the cars in the game to whatever kind of race I want to do, I've got something I can bring to the grid. But these weekly challenges were the perfect way to get me back into the game regularly, playing stuff. Yeah, this is more like it. So yeah, if you're going on snow or dirt, make sure to turn off traction control and active stability management. You'll absolutely want to turn it back on when you're going on tarmac again. Especially if you're a more casual GT player, like myself. But our speeds are basically double what they were on our first attempt in this car, just from that settings change. And it isn't even like modifying the car as such, it's game settings as opposed to car tuning. Which is weird, right? Because it is actually changing the settings of the car. But hey. In other news, Yak's rally game continues to be awesome. So yeah, the Swedish event I did in the last stream, I did 3 events in the part 2 stream. Chile, Sweden, and Iberia. And so my VOD is the rather witty title of "It's chilly in Sweden but warmer in Iberia." In Sweden it was the regularity rally, where you have to maintain a certain average speed. I freaking love those. And I'm really annoyed that my benefactor, in other words, the person that I have to people please, that's funding my team, doesn't have the goal of like, yeah, complete all the regularity rally stuff. He wants me to do other competitions that are sometimes at the same time as regularity rally competitions. And I'm like, God damn it. Of course I could choose to defy him and still choose like to do the regularity rally over what he's wanting, but then that'll affect your relationship and blah blah blah. Yeah, but the career mode is very fun. My next event in WRC is actually back at Sweden, but rather than it being a regularity rally, it's a proper snow rally. And I think it might even be in the Peugeot 205 as well, so it's going to be a doozy. Yeah. That was fun, that was fun. Now I must remember to turn traction control and ASM on for the next thing. Clubman Cup. Car settings. No, it's on the next screen. Change car. What do we want to take for this? Oh man. We're racing Focuses, Corvette C2s. Okay, we can go nuts. We can go nuts. Let's drive something fun. Oh, it's Laguna Seca. Oh shit. You know what? Yeah, I love this car. I love this car. We'll give this car racing soft. We'll do it. This car is wonderful. Big upgrade from Comfort Soft there. Let's drive a Cobra around Laguna Seca for 5 laps. Because this is the thing, because there isn't like there's loads of great events in this game, but they don't cover a wider variety or wide enough variety. There honestly is not really a reason to use a lot of the cars that you end up buying or wanting and then obviously end up getting. So I consider events like this where there's very low restrictions. This is my excuse to literally just drive the car I want, even if it's going to be OP. So that's what we're going to do. I'm putting traction control back at 3. And I'm turning on active stability management because I'm bad at games. Let's go. Is my racing? Yes, they are on. Let's enjoy driving this Cobra. Because what other event is going to put me in a Cobra? You know what I mean? And there should be like a Shelby event where like any cars that Shelby worked on or had involvement in should be all the vehicles that are allowed They could do something really cool with that. And who knows, maybe one day, because of course GT7 keeps getting updates and they're always free. And they do add new events. But I just feel like they could do more, because the thing is, in previous GT games, that's exactly what they did. You needed a very wide range of cars to complete the game with, really. Especially in like GT3, GT4 kind of era. This car is magnificent. Wrong colors for me. Like if it's ever in Legendary Motorsport in that iconic blue and white stripes, then I would want to get it. To be fair, it looks gorgeous like this as well. How did I mess up so bad there? One sec. I have to actually replace this headphone cable when I can remember to do it and all that. It's actually like breaking a bit, and sometimes I'm losing my right headphone speaker. Just briefly, and yeah, let me see if putting it this side of my arm is going to be better. It's like most of the time it works, but if the cable's in a certain position and is like being moved around even a little bit, like yeah, it's dodgy, which is super distracting. It's not affecting you guys, thankfully, but it was affecting me. Okay. Yak's question. Why is this car oversteering when I heavily apply the brakes? Like, this car does not want to trail brake. Is there anything about this car's design or characteristics that is why that's happening? And also, if so, is it realistic to the actual car from whatever you might know in your vast automotive knowledge? Because yeah, like this car, if I brake heavy and turn, way, you know, like it's it doesn't like it. I need to brake in a straight line for this thing. That's not what we're going to be able to do now. Still, I think I prefer oversteer to understeer. Yeah, it's going to be stock. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is stock, other than the tires. It handles really well. Where the hell are second and first? If this Viper didn't have go faster stripes on it, I would have overtaken it by now. There we go. You mother... I will read chat in a moment, obviously. I want to make sure that I keep third, because we need that for the challenge. A few factors. Feel free to list them. Because it's a very interesting characteristic. And you know what? If it's accurate, right? If like the whole handling model for this thing, like if Polyphony have got it accurate, like then I'm not even annoyed, right? If this is how the car behaves, I consider it a good thing, but it's definitely taking a bit of getting used to. Because I actually kind of trail brake a lot. And this car's telling me like, no. It's really smooth though. Because I've not improved the suspension or nothing, at least not as far as I remember. Fuck. Oh, we have a 9-second lead. We're all right. But yeah, I'll take third. I'll take third. All right. There we go. Okay. And there's our 200,000. So the rewards for the weekly challenges, not only are the rewards, the challenge is different every week, obviously. The rewards that we get week on week are different also. So there was more money on week 1 up for grabs than there is on week 2. But a week from now, obviously it will be the week 3 challenges. And so, yeah, we'll see. I'm half tempted to make GT, at least while I don't have any other sort of playthrough going on. I'm half tempted to make GT streams a weekly thing each Thursday, where we just tackle the challenges of the week and do other like little bits every Thursday morning. But we'll see, because of course Gooby releases tomorrow. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Oh, cool. So with the weekly challenges, yeah, they are actually just taking events that I might have even played in previous things. Because look, past results third. And they're just slapping a green badge on, giving us extra prizes. Okay. Oh, my 918 too fast. Oh. Well, you know what? It would be freaking hilarious. It would be so hilarious. We can lower the performance points a certain degree. Right, here's what I'm gonna do, chat. This is gonna be stupid. So they want a 650. Let's see if we can do a 650 918. This is gonna be stupid. So what I want, I want to keep the... I kind of want to keep the acceleration. Right? We don't need like bonkers top speed here. But we do want... It was 650, right? Oof. Oh man. $660. The only way that this is going to be able to get worse is if I put it like, yeah. Wait, how is that getting better? I'm so close. I'm so freaking close. What can I do? Oh, I can take some of this stuff off. I refuse to nerf my brake pads. I refuse. I've got to nerf my brake pads. Damn it. Aha! There we go. Okay. This is gonna suck. We've absolutely ruined this car. Wait, what? Doesn't make any sense. Come on. That's gonna have to do. This is gonna be stupid. Also, why are we going to the Nürburgring? This is Nürburgring. Okay, 918 at Nürburgring. I'm hoping at 70% of its output, it's still got some of that acceleration beastry. Come on, car. Oh god, the brakes. Oh my god, it's the full Nordschleife. 9. I can't believe I've made a 650 pp version of this. Just though. There wasn't much more we could make worse. Other than like tires, but I did not want to go off of racing intermediate. Just in case it starts raining mid-race. It's still a beast. It's still an absolute beast. This is a flat out section and I might not be able to flat it out because of all the goddamn traffic. Oh, this is ridiculous. But hey, an actual race at the Green Hell. Like, I've got to be honest, it's kind of fun when there's more cars on this track. I mean, it's narrow AF, so it's challenging. But it's quite exciting as well. Oh man. This car doesn't feel nerfed at all, and yet it obviously will be. But I think where we're gonna notice it the most is probably in top speed. Or like how long it takes to reach its top speed, because I did actually keep the top speed the same. In the end, we didn't change the gearing at all. Jay Wong? Justin Wong? Yo. I will look at chat in a bit, probably on the long straight. Where the hell is first? Ah, there you are. There you are. Carousel number 1. Beautifully done. Looks like it's gonna rain. Yep. Glad I stuck with intermediate. It's a 1-lap race as well, so you can't change mid-race. Oh, they picked a good event for week 2. They really did. Yax, what Porsche do you think you'll use for this race? I'd be interested to know and see it. Do you reckon you'll down-tune the new, the 2022 GT3 RS? Be a good choice, I reckon. And a bit easier to down-tune than this thing was. Well, you're gonna boost up a classic. Because you've got a 650 performance point ceiling for this. Sorry for this not being a clean lap. And again, I am sorry, like asking questions and then not reading responses yet. I will when I can. I'm sure you can understand. I'm not using the PS5's built-in streaming, which is why the chat isn't coming up on my screen. I'm capture carding it. But I've got it on my iPad, which is kind of in my peripheral vision. But, yeah. Elgato released a new product, actually, a few weeks back that I've been tempted by. It's called Elgato Prompter, and it's literally a teleprompter. And if for anyone that doesn't know, oh, here's the... Yeah, I'm down tuning, Alpha. Hello. So I will catch up with all of chat proper soon. Scrolling up and reading all of it. But yeah, with down tuning, what you do, it's all about taking a car that's too fast for the particular event. Like, for this event, I couldn't go over 650 performance points. And a Porsche 918 is far over 650 performance points. So, what you do is you do kind of the opposite of tuning. You down tune in the sense that you go in the tuning settings and you'll fit a ballast. Ballasts deliberately add weight to the car to lower its performance. And yeah, I'll tell you what we're going to do is I'm going to showcase a brand new feature of update 1.4 while I catch up with the chat. When you're on the replay screen, this one, we have a brand new option, replay loop. And now when we get to the end of the replay, it is going to literally loop the replay if it were to get to the end rather than stop on its own. Right, let me catch up with chat properly. So yeah, down tuning is very useful in this game. In fact, it's how I beat the final championship. In the main career thing. Right, I'm catching up with everything. Lots of body roll. Yeah, I read that. When you trail brake your driven wheels, the back wheels aren't turning at the same speed. Oh! The weight balance is most likely to vary front bias because of the massive 7-litre engine. Weight transfer to the front is going to be a lot under braking. That makes sense! Yeah, because obviously the front suspension will lower down. Hey, sorry you're late. No worries, Alpha Man, although thank you for your company, dude. Yeah, you're going to use the Porsche 911 Turbo or the 911 1997 RS. Classic all the way, dude. Okay. Yeah, it literally is, Alpha. You're spot on, man. You're spot on. Anyway, like, let me just also show you. In fact, I want your guys' opinion. Would you prefer me in the bottom left or the bottom right? What normally is in the bottom left, in addition to the timer there, when we're actually racing, is a meter that shows how wet the road surface is when it starts raining, or if it stops raining and then the moisture's still on track. Or would you rather see like the map of the circuit? Which corner would you like me out of the bottom corners? Let me know, and I'll make it so. I was thinking bottom left, because you'll still see my lap times on the right. Oh, absolutely. Well, it wouldn't make sense if my body was just floating, right? With no leg. Like, I did it like this because it would look, it would make the most sense visually. But yeah, Alpha, this is the time for you to get this game, man, for your PS4. And obviously, the PS5 version is included. I know VTubers do it, but I'm not going to do it, alright? I'm not doing it. Yeah, but no, you can see the timer elsewhere, though. That's why I thought the bottom left would be best. But yeah, look, every single week. New challenges in the game, and sadly we are on our last one, but I'll do some more stuff after this event because I'm enjoying this. Okay, so we now need to, oh my god, okay, 800 or less. Well, I have to be honest, I'm tempted to use the car that I basically completed the main career mode in. And yeah, the story of this car, you can see I've got a spec of intermediate 800 there, right? In fact, we were able to tweak it a little bit because the various updates to GT7, back when I made that spec sheet, that would have been 899 exactly. And if you look at the performance point value of the car right now, we're actually sitting at 789.79. What that means, gotta go Yaks, no worries, man. What that means is I can actually bring up the performance of the car back up to 799. Like, I'm able to get a bit more horsepower, like maybe a little less weight. Basically, what various updates to the game have done have given me more, what's the best word? I've more headroom, right? But yeah, back when I made that spec, it would have said 79999 or something like that. The default, oh, actually is still under. Oh my. Let me have a look at the detailed settings. So if we run the car at 100% power, oh, this is great. We can run the car at full power now and it's still 800. Let's do that. Because the only way we're going to be able to get any better than that is by like reducing weight, and we actually can't on this car, right? Oh, brilliant. I can make the anti-lag system strong. There we go. And then, oh. Okay, well, actually, no. Let's put that back. Let's put that back. And then what I'll do is I'll do it on this one. Want to make sure I change. So yeah, look. Yeah, so I had to reduce the output, put 48 kilograms of weight on. I can now take off that weight. And then I can increase the performance of the anti-lag. Don't have any other stuff. Turbocharger. Oh, this is great news. Okay. Number of laps, 10. Oh god, I think this is like some sort of endurance race thing. This might be the last race I do of the stream in that case. 10 laps of Fuji International Speedway. Ugh. And it looks like it's going to rain, but we have the intermediate tires that can handle dry and wet weather. But yeah, this car's a Group 2 car. The final championship of Gran Turismo's like main campaign, at least at launch, was all your opponents were Group 3 cars. So in order to make my Group 2 car race legal, I had to down tune it. Because of course Group 2 is one class better than Group 3 in every way, in power, in handling, in all that stuff. So that's exactly what I did, and it meant that I had, even though I was at the back of the grid, and you can see here, like there's no qualifying in Gran Turismo 7's main events, sadly. You can do it in online multiplayer, but in the actual events that you play in the Gran Turismo mode, you're always going to be at the back of the grid, as you can see here, with only 10 laps in this case to get to the very front. So with that in mind, down tuning a Group 2 car to get past a whole bunch of Group 3s, and by the way, I think that these cars are all Group 3s also, means that even though you might have to nerf your top speed, you might have to increase your weight, you're still going to have more acceleration than a lot of the rest of the grid, and therefore overtaking will be easy, because as soon as you get an opening, you can put on the power and get up to speed just faster than everyone else. And I hate that corner so much. I'm gonna retry this because that was terrible. We apparently, so I've actually, yeah, I'm gonna stay in the bottom left, because you see in the bottom right now, I've changed the display. This is the fuel map, and as I drive, like in this particular race, we are burning fuel up. With 97% of our fuel tank remaining. What the fuel map allows me to do is change the rate at which fuel flows to the engine. And as a result of that, if I reduce the flow, I'm sending less fuel to the engine, meaning my tank takes longer to empty, meaning I can do more laps on the same fuel tank, but I'll have reduced power. And GT7's pretty cool in that you can, just like in an F1 car, you can change fuel map live as you drive, as you're driving. But of course in F1 there are regulations set by the FIA of when drivers can do this and even where. And it's usually all planned out by the race engineers sort of ahead of time as well. You know, they're always talking on the radio with their drivers live in the race also. So there is a strategy element to it. But yeah, in GT7, on races that do have fuel consumption, we're the masters of our own destiny. We get to decide what fuel map we run our cars in. We get to decide when we pit. We get to decide when we change our tires into what compounds. Although it is true to say that certain races will restrict certain tire choices. This race is going to be tough. Alpha, do you know what this is making me want to do? This is making me want to change to a very different car. With a very big fuel tank. A Gran Turismo legend. If you do not mind. If you do not mind, I've had an idea. If you've ever played Gran Turismo 1 and 2 against a friend and they had this car on their memory card and you never were able to beat them, I'm not surprised. I was one of those people for my circle of friends. And yeah, everybody, like when I was playing Gran Turismo 2/3, everybody hated me because I had this car. Fuel capacity. I'm wondering if I'll be able to get away with doing 10 laps on that circuit without pitting in, whereas everyone else will have to. It might not work out, but unless I try, I won't know. Also, this car is a beast in its own right, and I think it deserves a spot on my stream. So as much as I love, you know I love the Nissan GT-R Nismo. And yeah, it did win me the final championship of the main game. I think it's time. For the Pikes Peak Escudo. Just a moment. Sorry, yeah. Mum's not too well at the minute. Got a very bad kind of chest infection, and I was just checking. She's like, not that there's anything I can do. But it's, yeah, bit of a worry. What can I say? It's my mum. Alright, we don't want snow tires. So yeah, okay, and we can, right, for this event, is it 800 we can do? It's 800, right? Yeah, oh, one of the most legendary Suzukis, my man. Pikes Peak is a rally event with basically one of the largest changes in elevation. And you'll have to forgive me for not knowing off the top of my head. In fact, wait a minute. No. The game will surely be able to tell me. Hang on a minute. Every car in Gran Turismo has always had like a spiel about it. And actually, if I take it to the Gran Turismo Cafe, there might be a spiel about it there. Let's do that. Oh, there is not. Oh, that's a shame. There was for the 918. But yeah, sometimes a staff member's portrait will show up at the cafe who was involved in the car's design, and then you get like a special spiel. But no, where there will be information about the car is oh, did they change where it is? Oh, they did, didn't they? It's in... Oh wait, no. I'm sorry, I'm blanking here. It's Car Collection, Japan. So this is like all my cars. And the main goal of GT7 really is to basically own every single model. Like at least one of every single car in the game. So with that in mind, we're not doing too bad. Where are you, Pikes Peak? Where are you? You're super iconic. Should be able to spot you. Come on. I did not see the Pikes Peak. Hold on, it'll be, if I sort it by manufacturer, it'll definitely be easy to find. There you are. Okay, yeah, here we go. The world's largest hill climb race, the Pikes Peak International Hill Climb, is held every summer on Pikes Peak Highway near Colorado Springs in the United States. The 12.4 mile course covers an elevation difference of 1,439 meters, from 2,862 meters to 4,301 meters above sea level. It has 156 corners ranging from tight 37.3 mile an hour hairpins to 124.3 mile an hour sweeping high-speed curves. Additionally, the temperature difference between the starting point and the finish line can be as much as 20 degrees. All these make for extremely harsh conditions for any race car. The Suzuki V6 Escudo Pikes Peak Special is a monster machine developed specifically to compete in these conditions. The frame is of an all-new design. Bear in mind this car was 1998, but yeah, when it was released it was an all-new design using an aluminium space frame. In order to maximize performance, the powertrain has been extensively modified, moving the engine from the base model's front position to a midship configuration. The fully tuned 2.5 litre V6 engine has been fitted with twin turbochargers, allowing it to produce a maximum of 981.3 brake horsepower and 95 kilograms of... I don't know what KGFM actually stands for, but yeah, a lot of torque. The body is considerably light at just 800 kilograms exactly. So in order to keep it planted on the slippery road surfaces, the body has been fitted with a massive front spoiler that you can see there, and rear wing, developed as a result of thorough wind tunnel testing. These modifications have changed the base production model Escudo into a fearsome beast machine. This beast was driven by none other than Nobuhiro Monster Tajima. Tajima. Having mastered dirt racing with 7 consecutive wins in the All Japan Dirt Trial Championships, he began competing at the Pikes Peak in 1988. In 1995, he would achieve the first ever overall win for a Japanese driver at Pikes Peak, driving the Suzuki Escudo, the Suzuki twin engine Escudo. It's got 2 engines, essentially. And it's beautiful. I'll let the game show you the inside and stuff, although you're gonna see it more in a minute. This thing, it doesn't even have a speedometer. You can't even see how fast you're going. You've got the rev counter and like fuel and temp, and that's it. On the back of it is all engine. Like, it's just all engine at the back. Right? Because you saw, like, where the car seat was and how it's basically walled off behind that. It's like one seat. So just for the driver, and just a massive car just for one person. Yeah, this is what we're gonna try driving. And I realize I'm taking a long time to get to this event. Can you tell that part of me isn't excited to play this particular this race is going to be pain. But we can improve the car a bit. So we're going to do that. Now, I am going to first of all put the extra weight that we added, dead center. That alone is going to improve the performance. Now I'm going to see if I can take the weight off, and then I'll measure the performance points again with triangle. And now we can see we have no weight. It looks like that I can now use this car without nerf. Yeah. That is crazy. Wait, why have you got snow tires there? Hold on. That is absolutely nuts. Okay. Yeah, it can be fully unleashed. But I'm assuming I don't think I can improve this car at all, but I don't think it's going to need improvement, to be honest. This car is an absolute monster, like the text did say. But yeah, in terms of the fuel map, and it will be jumping around for a while. But yeah, look at this acceleration. Hold on. Yeah, I wasn't ready for this. I wasn't ready for that acceleration. I'm ready now. Can you see why I wanted to change car? What we're going to do is we're going to put the power on lean to expand to prolong our fuel as long as we can. And even on lean, fully lean fuel map, we're still going to have enough power to overtake all these cars. Guarantee you. Not least because this is an incredibly technical circuit where everybody's got to slow way down And with this heavy rain as well. I hate that corner so much. So you'll notice I've got all the visual aids on for this game, but I don't have any of the actual, like, it drives for me stuff. I'm doing all the steering and braking myself. But you are seeing what's called the dynamic brake zones visually appearing on the track. So the game takes my current speed into account and is showing me in red highlight when I should start braking, in order to be slow enough to get around the corner. It's very good for learning Gran Turismo and just getting used to like the different handling. And of course, if you haven't learned a track yet, because you can see the faster I go, the more road is getting painted red, because it knows, well, you're going to need more stopping distance. Take care, man. Yeah, this should be able to win this race easy. We might still have to refuel, but the thing is, we should have a big enough lead by the time our tank is near empty to where we'll be out of the pits before somebody passes us. And you see the names here that you're seeing, right? You know, often with some like faces as well. They are actual GT eSport competitors, like real life GT eSport competitors that play Gran Turismo professionally. And they're actually in the game as the AI that you race against. I think that's really cool. And it all sort of started from the GT Academy days, which of course, if you see the movie Gran Turismo that recently came out and can now be bought, that movie's all about the GT Academy, which is a real life program whereby people that basically got really fast times on a Gran Turismo time trial event back in the PS3 days. And I think the program is still going on now in GT7, to be fair. But like, yeah, do really well in a time trial and you might be invited to train at the GT Academy to become a real life professional racing driver for Nissan. How cool is that? By the way, Alpha, I'm not ignoring you, buddy. I will catch up with chat after the event, but of course, I will need to focus on the event somewhat. Same for all the rest of you lurking. Please feel free to chat. Oh, wonderful. Okay, Alpha, you see what's going on here? All the competitors are pitting in because their fuel tanks aren't as big as mine. This is going to increase my lead still further, meaning that when I do pit in to refuel, I will not have to worry about being overtaken. Now, what's really interesting about this, you know, because how all the competitors have been keeping to the racing line and the rain kind of stopped for a bit, you can very clearly see with Gran Turismo 7's rain simulation which part of the track is wetter than the rest. But I want to show you something if I can. Have I swapped sides now? I should have done. So to the right of the timer is another meter that's going up and down depending on what part of the road I'm driving on. Right? You see it's gone up now, and it's going to go down again when I go to the very black part of the road. What that meter is essentially a water meter. So it's a visual representation of how wet the track is under your tires. And you have to be very careful driving in the puddly areas of a track, because of course you can aquaplane, you lose your grip and spin out. So that meter is a way of visibly seeing, like, from a scale of like 1 to 100, how wet is the track right now that I'm currently driving over. I think it's a very, very cool meter. But I'm going to give you guys another look at the fuel map. Just give me a second. There we go. We have 5 laps of fuel remaining. Again, that would be less though if I turned the fuel map off of 6, which is fully lean, and I put it to fuel map 1 that was fully power. But as you can see, we don't need more power right now. Thank you for mentioning that I did swap sides there. That was a skill move there. I had to reach for a certain key on my PC keyboard to do that. Of course, I could do it with my Elgato Stream Deck as well, but that's further out of reach. And I just want to say, even though I've had no messages on the Facebook side of things, I hope anyone tuning into this via Facebook, because this is one of my simulcasts today, I hope you are enjoying some GT7. I'm very confident we're going to win this race, and it's largely thanks to this car. This car is an absolute must-buy, I would say, to anyone that gets this game. I mean, you're seeing exactly why it's so good. I have a 30-second lead currently above second place. I will absolutely be able to finish refueling and be out of the pits in that time. Do you know what I mean? So, to be fair, we could probably afford, like, because there's 4 laps of the race remaining, we could actually refuel whenever we wanted now. But I think I'm going to refuel when the game actually warns me to do so. And it does that when you have less than 1 lap of fuel remaining. You can even hear when I go over the puddles and stuff. It's pretty awesome. And yes, the rain simulation is also on the PlayStation 4 version. It is not a PS5 only feature. And this is actually the first Gran Turismo game where they've done rain. Like, they did it a few years after Forza, because Forza did it with Motorsport 6. Like, at least from a simulation angle. It might have been in the Horizon series first, but that's not a sim racer. Honestly, I feel like the GT simulation is actually a lot more authentic and nuanced, because like we're actually getting like proper time-lapse, time-of-day stuff. The track will be drying out over time now that the rain has stopped, and you'll visibly see that as we go across the laps. But I have to be very careful not to go into those parts of the track that you can see are still very visibly wet. So I'm taking a wider line through that corner to avoid the puddles. Basically, the safest route along the track is going to be the blackest part of the track. As soon as I cross over to that light area, I lose grip. Gotta be very careful here too. But yeah, you can see I'm not worried about losing the event now. This absolutely was the car for the job. But 10 laps is quite an ordeal. I mean, 10 laps, it's basically 2-minute laps, so yeah, it's a 20-minute race. Oh, you can see the weather's getting really nice now, actually. But, you see, this is the brilliant thing about using intermediate tyres. It looks like we don't have tyre wear on this race, by the way. It looks like we've only got fuel consumption, so that's actually pretty nice of the event. But that would also explain why the payout isn't as large as races with both. I think I'm going to refuel on the next lap. So I'll pit in at the end of lap 8. And we won't need much fuel, but we'll just go for a bit of a top up. I mean, well, saying that, it says we've got 2.6. We might get away with it, guys. If we can get away with not refueling, I'll go for it. We'll see. We've got a 33-second lead, and look, you can see our competitors are starting to pit in for a second time. Possibly to change tyres, because a bunch of them were on wet. But actually, I think that because that competitor, it said 13 next to the fuel gauge, that means they have 13% of their fuel tank remaining at the moment they pit in. So yeah, this car's got a much bigger fuel tank than the competition that I'm racing against. But of course, the race that this car was built for, you couldn't refuel part race, right? It had to go the distance of Pikes Peak, so here's another thing about this car though. You can't buy it just whenever you want. This is one of the cars that show up in the legendary motorsport dealer, and there's only like 12 cars being sold at the dealer at any one time. And it, like, what cars that are there can change daily. So you basically just have to keep logging in the game, keep checking. Eventually it will show up, and when it does, you have a week to buy it. Every car that's in the Legendary Collection is there for a week, and basically every day, one or two of the cars will rotate out, but each car is always there for 7 days when they reappear. So, and if you look at a car at the Legendary Motorsport dealership thing, I'll even show you after this race. If you look at a car and it says limited stock, that means that you're looking at the car and it's only available for 24 hours or less from that warning. So if you see it say limited stock and you know it's a car that you want, it's best to buy it if you can afford it, because you don't know when it's going to rotate back in. But it will rotate back in, they always do. The used dealership works a similar way, where basically you can get cars for cheaper. But yeah, like, it doesn't have all of them at any one time. They rotate in and out. The used dealership is where to buy any cars that are from the year 1999 or older. And then I think everything 2000 and above is you can buy anytime at Brand Central. Now our fuel is 1.2 laps. Now it's exactly 1. Right. You'll notice I did not pit in. The way we're gonna do this, chat, without running out of fuel, is to ease off the gas. Not so crazy on the accelerator. Staying in a higher gear if we can, but low revs, and we will burn less fuel. And that is an example of aquaplaning. There you go, you saw it. So yeah, you have to watch out. Even though the rain has stopped for a while, certain parts of this track are still lethal, you know? And now, ironically, it's now the light parts of the track that are the driest. And where it's darker, it is now wet. So yeah, you're seeing a really cool like visual representation of the rain system in Gran Turismo 7. I think it's amazing. Certainly makes for very exciting racing even when there's no cars nearby. And yes, you can use this system online as well. Alright, we've got 0.3 like of fuel remaining. We're gonna make it. There you go. We finished the race without refueling. Oh. And with that, we've finished week 2 of weekly challenges in Gran Turismo 7. Alpha, you need this game. I would love if you could join me in Yaks. If you have any questions about the game or anything you'd like to see, have at it, dude. We're going to claim our rewards, and then we're going to do a bit of car shopping at that Legendary Motorsport Haggerty Collection place. I can't even remember what they call it. I know it's sponsored by Haggerty, which is a very fancy insurance company for celebrities with very fancy cars. But yeah, what do they actually call it in the game? Legend cars. There we go. That's it. All right. I'm going to claim my prizes first. Let's see what we get. So, 4-star roulette ticket. Again, I'm probably going to get very unlucky and get the smallest amount of money out of this. Oh no, I got a car that I think I've already got. Pretty sure I've already got that. And if I do, I'll sell it. We'll find out in a minute. Because they did actually add the ability to sell cars in an update. It wasn't in there at launch. In fact, it wasn't in there for a long time. But there's our 200,000. Now we have a 6-star part ticket. There are certain car parts that you can't even buy. You have to win them via these kinds of tickets. And I don't think you get any duplicates either until you've got all the parts that you can, which is nice. I'm not sure if that's the same for the car tickets though. Oh, the Vision Gran Turismo Subaru? Nice! It's just a shame it's not in blue, although I can change that. But that's cool, I didn't have that car. So there you go, Rainbow. Because Rainbow, I hope, is a massive Subaru fan. Do you know what, Rainbow? The first thing I'll do for this car, given that, you know, we're Subaru fans and we take care of our Subarus, let's organize this garage by date acquired. And let us mark it as a favorite for obvious reasons. We're going to change into it. And the first thing we're going to do, because we love our Subarus, is we're going to go to GT Auto, car maintenance and service. We're going to change the oil, even though the oil is brand new anyway. There you go, stay hydrated. And we're going to wash it as well. Subaru hype. Alright. The cars do literally get dirty, and then if you wash them, they end up squeaky clean. Like, if you race a certain car enough, it will make a difference. Now, I said we were going to Legend Cars. This is where the Pikes Peak Scudo can be bought, but only every now and again. If you see a book symbol, it means I own the car already. 13 million. I want this, but I can't afford it yet. Look at that, though. From 1929. Only 13 million credits. Limited stock. Here you go. So I own this car already. This Chevrolet Camaro from 1969. I've already got one, so there's not much point buying another. But yeah. Once it hits like midnight or something, that will be gone and replaced by another car at the Haggerty Collection. Whereas the Citroen, this Jaguar, that Nissan, the Mercedes, this Porsche, that Porsche, this Honda, that Jeep, this Toyota, which is on a special offer or something, this Nismo, this Mercedes, and this Dodge Charger, these will all still be here tomorrow. That Chevrolet won't be. But maybe the Chevrolet will get replaced by the Pikes Peak Scudo. Who knows? Polyphony do, but yeah. Anyway, we've already got the Nismo 400R. I really wanted to make sure I got that right away. We are now going to buy these two cars before they disappear from the Haggerty Collection, at least for a while. But before I buy them, you'll notice I unticked it from remove from wish list, because if I'm about to buy it, don't need it on my wish list anymore. But yeah, we're going to read the learn more text for each car. If you're looking for a legend of sports sedans, look no further than the Mercedes-Benz 190E 2.5-16 Evo 2. What a name. This car was made with a single goal: to win races. It was made to compete in the DTM, a German championship that gained worldwide following through the 80s and 90s. The DTM uses touring cars which are based on regular production models. For their entry, Mercedes turned the compact 190 series sedan into a mighty homologation model. I apologize if I've said that word wrong throughout this stream, but I think I'm saying it right. The final evolution of the model of which is the Evolution 2. Oh, so it only evolved once, or maybe twice, depending on whether they called the first one Evolution 1, or maybe they did a second version and that was the Evolution 1, and then this is the Evolution 2, which would in theory be a third version. I don't know. Though technically a production road car, visually it is a bona fide touring car. The racing version of the 190E Evo 2 dominated the DTM and European racing scene. The AMG Mercedes-Benz Works team won the manufacturer's title for 2 consecutive seasons in 1991 and 1992. Only 502 road legal versions of the homologation model were ever produced. This is one car that any serious car collector needs to have. Well, therefore, we must hit the buy button. And thanks to the daily challenges and stuff and everything else we've done in this stream, I absolutely have enough money to get all these cars. That's cool. So yeah, this was added in the brand new 1.40 update, as was the Porsche GT3 RS that you saw earlier in the stream. Wait, did I drive that, or was it the 9? I might have driven the 918 instead. But yeah, there's lots of cool new cars in this update, and this is one of them. I'm not going to change into the car right now. Now we're going to buy the Dodge Charger as well that was added in this update from 1968, the Hemi. Again, we'll learn more. Even if you weren't around to experience the muscle car boom that rocked the American automotive scene in the 1960s, I bet your heart must have skipped a beat whenever you saw one of them in action movies or on TV. The 1968 Dodge Charger is one of the great masterpieces of the American muscle car. The body styling alone is enough to turn heads. The twin diamond shape of the profile is one of the trademarks of the 1968 model. And of course, you can't have a muscle car without any muscle. This Charger is the sportier RT grade, but on top of that, it houses the 426 Hemi, Mopar's most powerful engine option available at the time. If you're building a muscle car collection, this is one car you can't afford to miss. Well, luckily we can afford to buy it then. In bright blue metallic. Boom. And again, we won't get in it now, but there we go. I'm not going to buy anything else from here because I can't afford to. And what I'm going to actually do, my friends, I'm going to check used cars because I always do. See if there's anything new in there that I don't own yet. But as you can see by the blue book icons, I own it, 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 I own it. But the reason for the new badge there is that this car would have been added to the used dealership today, whereas this Nissan Silvia Q from 1988 is saying limited stock. That means it will be gone tomorrow, and then therefore it will have the same badge as this sold out Alfa Romeo Mito. This would have probably left the used car dealership yesterday, but again, we're still seeing the book symbols. So again, all of that row, I own it. All of this row, I own it. And the Evo's gone tomorrow as well. There's the Stingray C3. The De Tomaso Pantera from 71. Awesome car. That's new in today. Old Impreza from 1998. Nice, nice, nice. Toyota MR2. Audi TT. Mazda left yesterday. Alfa Romeo left yesterday. Lamborghini Diablo leaving tonight. But yeah, they rotate all of these. I do like the SLR McLaren in black though. I do own one, but I've got it in silver. And I gotta be honest, because like you can't buy these used cars or the Legendary Motorsports, you can't choose the color. When these cars rotate in out of legend cars or used, the color can vary. So when I bought my SLR McLaren, yeah, I got it in silver. But yeah, that's black. The thing is though, because this came out in 2009, let me show you something. You remember I said that there's actually 3 places to buy cars from in this game. Legend cars, used cars, and Brand Central. Again, I can't remember whether it's 2000 or 2001, but yeah, anything released certainly from 2001 and newer, you can actually buy a new model, which of course will have a higher price than the used car listing. Yeah, 600,000, right? But at least with new cars, you get to choose the color. Oh, and indeed, this particular one only comes in the silver or the black. But yeah, actually, let me go to used cars again one moment, because I said I was going to sell. If I have any duplicates, I'm going to sell them. You can only sell cars. Get this. Let me go to the cafe first. Right. See these menu books? You see the archive? When you first start playing Gran Turismo 7, you cannot sell cars until the credits roll on the game. When are the credits gonna roll? When you complete menu book 39, the Championship World GT Series. This is the championship that, while I didn't get gold, I think I did get bronze, and I did it in that down-tuned Group 2 GTR Nismo I was talking about. And that, just doing that championship alone, because it was a 5-race championship. You can still see it on my Twitch VODs. Those of you that go to twitch.tv and search for Portessa, go to my video tab, and then, you know, you can look in my GT7 VODs. Yeah, that championship was a whole stream in and of itself. And it was a doozy. But yeah, once you complete menu book 39, then a bunch of new features are open to you, and one of them is selling cars at used cars. And the way that you do this is actually very cool. There's this car valuation service button that gets added to the top right, and what's really nice about this is that obviously the value of cars is actually changing every day in this game, going up and down. But the other thing that's nice about this UI is that I can quickly see if I have any car duplicates, because there'll be a badge next to the image of the car itself. So I'm scrolling through all these models, and because there's no number, it means that I only own one of these. And of course, my ultimate goal in Gran Turismo 7 is to own one of every single car in the game, with absolutely no exceptions. Just like Pokemon, you gotta catch them all. But yeah, we are just checking to see, do we own any duplicates whatsoever? Okay, I've only got one of the Red Bull Junior, but the other one, I feel like it's going to be a duplicate. Oh wow! Correct me if I'm wrong, but actually, my friends, we have no dupes. Ah. Or at least no duplicates that we can sell. Maybe that's the scenario that we're in. Because gift cards don't have any, like, actual real value. They still increase your car level. And car level is, instead of it being, like, XP based, basically they look at the value of your entire garage and add it together like XP. And then the higher your car level, the more events and features and stuff will all unlock. So for example, the extra menus that you saw me reading earlier. Oh wait, there it is. Wow, I can't have had it already. Interesting. Okay. There's no way I'm selling that. No. I don't care that the value's higher than yesterday. But yeah, you can see on this screen, this is quite cool. You can see that the maximum value lately was 293,400. The value of the car today is 256,090. And the lowest value of this car lately was 214,500. So if you know that you want to sell a car and you're looking at this graph, you can be like, well, you know, because maybe let's say you want to buy another car and, you know, you just need a bit of money now, like, you know, maybe you're 200,000 short, for example. You could sell this car now and then immediately buy the one you're after. But if you wait, like, who knows, maybe tomorrow you'll log into the same game, you'll highlight the same car on the valuation service, and then the value will rocket up again to 293,000, meaning that you get more profit from your sale. So it's kind of trying to imitate real life markets, and I'm being very careful not to hit that sell button, although I'm pretty sure it does say, like, are you sure? But yeah, pretty cool, right? Anyway, in the end, I didn't do as much as I thought I might during today's stream. Blame the extra cafe menus, right? I've streamed all of these, and whenever I've streamed them, I've read out what Luca has had to say about these cars. By the way, all of those scenes that you saw, you can replay them. But yeah, I just basically want, for all of the extra menus that said I had a reward to claim, I wanted to stream it and read to you the story of these car collections. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of new... Oh wow, yeah! Hold on a minute. Wait, so they've added more Red Bull cars. Before, there was just the two, the Junior and the regular. That's why I thought I had a duplicate somewhere. But hey, there's another car in that collection I don't have yet. But yeah, they keep... The reason for the whole new thing is they're saying that, you know, these menus are new kind of since I last looked at this screen. You know, because they're added via free updates, just like other cars. They're always free in updates, other events, other features, because of course PS5 now has two really cool things. And you know what? You know what? Look, I'm gonna do one more race, right? For the funsies. And this is gonna be using a PS5 exclusive feature. Let me first of all get rid of the red dots on my collection of the new cars I bought. Let me see if I can find them. There's one. Good old Subaru Vision GT, although mine is black. Dodge Charger, yeah. And it was the Merc. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I want to do one more race. And you know what? Let's do it in the... Because I mentioned it earlier, that brand new Porsche 911 GT3 RS 992 model from 2022. This was new in the 1.4 update as well. Okay, we've got intermediate tires. Good, good, good. We're gonna go on one of my favorite OG Gran Turismo races, Deep Forest Raceway. Oh, yo, I've got a message in the chat. Oh, it's not a message, but hey, Adrian, I see you watching on Facebook. This is going to be my last race of the stream, but even when it's all done, this video, it'll be on my profile on Facebook always, so you'll be able to go and watch it back from the beginning. But hi, man. Thank you for joining. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. If you didn't know, I also stream on Twitch, which is a website owned by Amazon. Twitch.tv is where you got to find it, and then you can search for Portessa to find my channel. However, because Twitch changed their terms of service recently to allow what's called simulcasting, that's why I'm allowed to now stream to Facebook and Twitch at the same time. However, I just want you to know, and this is why I was mentioning my Twitch channel, I won't be streaming every single game on Facebook. Just ones that I think are kind of more suitable for the Facebook audience, because of course Twitch is built for gaming streams. Facebook kind of isn't. But yeah, driving cars around, I thought that Facebook would be fine with that. So that's why I'm bringing it to you. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. Great to see you. And if you did happen to type in the comments section, I would be able to see it. So feel free to say hello, don't be shy. All right, but yeah, for the last race, we're gonna go to Deep Forest Raceway, and we are going to engage Gran Turismo Sophie. This is the brand new AI developed with a collaboration between Polyphony Digital, the devs of Gran Turismo, and Sony AI Research Group. What they've done is they've created an AI that they trained at playing Gran Turismo really well. In fact, it's the kind of training method where it's like a reinforcive thing, where, you know, GT Sophie does the best that it can, and then if it makes a mistake, it's like, okay, I made a mistake, so I've got to like ease off a bit there, run it again, and so it's constantly just sort of playing the game and just getting better and better and better, like, and it's probably running it kind of 24/7, which is crazy. Yeah, the Sony have websites that go into like GT Sophie and how they are doing it, and it's pretty amazing stuff. We're gonna go with an intermediate GT Sophie and see if we can win. But yeah, this kind of, I'm very like, Kazunori Yamuchi, the director of Gran Turismo, has said that GT Sophie is still in development even now. It has reached the 2.0 phase though, and therefore it was ready to be introduced into the game, at least partially. So it hasn't fully replaced like the AI of all the modes. Like when you've been watching my me doing the races so far this stream of the weekly challenges for week 2, that's just been with regular AI. I'll be really excited though when the entire game is powered by GT Sophie AI, because the difference in how the AI drivers behave, you'll see it right away. And like the AI behavior is actually informed to the player a little bit via like funny little emojis. Because basically the cars ahead of me, they are reacting to the kind of moves I'm doing. So this Ford GT is sort of looking at me being aggressive, and he's like, whoa! Same for these cars in front, right? And now, okay, I made that Nismo angry. He's not happy that I'm right up in his grill. And then the Ford GT sneaks by really smug because it managed to pass me. Now I'm gonna ruin its day by forcing it to spin out. Sorry, bud. But yeah, GT Sophie's a game changer, because this AI is far harder to get past than regular GTAI. And look, they're actually like racing each other and competing with each other for better position. It's a night and day difference. I mean, you saw my the rain race alpha. It was good and the AI was good and that, but you can already see a difference. Look at what this Enzo is doing. There is a massive difference in, like, they're not just following a racing line anymore. They're dynamically, like, you know, they're using the full width of the track to try and get ahead. Behaving a lot more human-like. But here's the thing, unlike me, GT Sophie is consistently clean. Like, you're not gonna see it spin off track on its own. The only way that would happen is if I shove it off. GT Sophie has a inhuman level of consistency and cleanliness. But it's very human-like in how it tries to overtake and when. Like, it will hang back and wait for a good section of track before it makes a move. It's amazing. And I'm so excited for this to be part of like the full game. And I actually want to be able to add Sophie AI to online races, so that if you've only got one friend to race against, you can make the races feel a bit more lively by adding Sophie AI in there. That's not a feature in the game right now, but I hope it's one that comes. And by the way, GT Sophie intermediate difficulty just beat me. I did not have enough laps to get first. And the thing is, when I was trying to make a move, it moved in my way, closing my overtaking angle and lane. It's super impressive stuff. And we've just earned 269,000 credits. Nice. I think that's where I'm gonna leave it, because honestly, there's gonna be more of this. I really love this game, and like the new 1.40 update has truly brought me back. I guess there's one thing I'd like to check out. I keep saying I'm gonna end and then I don't. There's one thing I'd like to check out that I didn't get to check out with Yax because it didn't really quite work. Meeting places in the online have now become what's called the paddock, I think it was. Yeah, the paddock. I want to visit a paddock. So yeah, let's meet up at our favorite track. Paddock is a place where you can meet other players from all over the world and enjoy online racing. There's no regulations. Show off your livery, race various cars, or chat with other players. How you enjoy this mode is up to you. Mind your manners on the track and have fun racing. Should we meet up with the 49 people at the Nürburgring? I want to see if this will connect me. I'm assuming the list is loading. It is. Global 2. Let's make it full. Oh, the room is full. Global 3. Europe. Success! We're going to the paddock for the first time. Let's have a quick look at what this is. I love the music already. So yeah, this was a brand new feature in update 1.40, and I do believe it's on the PS4 as well. The GT Sophie thing is not. An error's occurred. Well, dang it. Okay, that connected quicker. Oh, cool. Can I? Oh, dude, this guy's got a... Yes. Okay, so I can mention. I can view. I can report delivery. I can mute messages. Can I spectate people, though? Yes, I can. Oh, and I can change who I spectate. Daniel, what are you doing? Hold up, Daniel. Dingo, what's going on? Dingo! Dingo? Hey, Dingo. That's, You using some sort of mod, Dingo? You can't park there, sir. Honestly though, what a cool idea where people could just, like, you know, drive around. Let's shift around the spectate where we can see a bunch of cars together. Dude's brought a go-kart, cause why not? What do you brought? BMW M3. Oh, my dude. My dude in the R32. Oh, we got a bit of a race on here, guys. All right, yeah. Oh, well, that's me. Okay. Yeah, we'll go to track. So yeah, this was a brand new car in the update 1.40 using brand new feature, the paddock, on a not brand new track, one we know well, the Nordschleife, aka Nürburgring, the full-size version, aka the Green Hell. Yeah. Oh, hey. Oh, chat. Sorry. Hi. Sorry, it's very hard to read chat and, crackling hood. Hello. How you doing? How are you doing? And thank you so much for tuning in. You have kind of tuned in sort of right at the end, however... No, I was not ignoring you. It's just hard to read chat and drive at the same time. And in fact... I'm currently playing this game through my OBS preview window, so that the chat is still at the left side of my screen. And yet my capture card is doing all right. Like, the input lag is minimal for me. That's good. I'm really good. I'm really good. Thank you very much. Again, I apologize that I was just thinking of ending soon, but I will very briefly, briefly, I will talk to you a little bit before I go. Yeah, I'm really good. I probably did when you first stopped by, and believe me, I still do. Diablo is like one of my favorite series, and there's going to be plenty more on the channel. So currently I'm working through Diablo 4 Season 2, the Season of Blood. And I was planning on next streaming it when I get to level 70. And I need to play the Capstone Dungeon 2 in order to unlock the 4th difficulty tier. I reckon it will probably go on sale on Black Friday. The other thing I've noticed though is it tends to go on sale at the start of a new season. And I can tell you that Season 3 starts on January the 23rd, 2024. So yeah, then it might go on sale when Season 3 launches. And Season 3 will be the first season with leaderboards. It's already been on sale a little bit already, but granted, the discount wasn't massive. There's also a lot to look forward to with D4, in that around this time next year, the expansion's gonna release. Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred. Oh, a Twitch payout? Well, keep grinding, man. It takes time. And with the cost of living stuff, not that I'm complaining, but, you know, yeah, numbers have gone down even for me, but I would rather that you all feed your bellies and heat your homes rather than paying a subscription to me. I mean, it all depends on when you hit the threshold, man. Like, again, keep grinding and you'll get there. But if you're asking like just how the system works, because I can't go into like specifics of my own stuff, but what I can tell you about, because the thing is, you're talking in the right chat. Everybody here that's sort of lurking, a lot of us do stream, and we all are about supporting smaller streamers. So we will absolutely, you know, I mean, yeah, give this guy a follow. But yeah, typically the way the payouts work is that, let's say you cross the threshold this month, right? So let's say you're owed over $50 US at the end of November. That would mean that your payout would be around 15th of December or so. So it's always like, yeah, around 15 days after a month ends. This is your old account? Oh, okay. What was your name of your other one? Because honestly, man, like, I apologize for not kind of recognizing you or whatever. But yeah, it's been a while since I think I've seen you stop by, which is fine. But also, I've got 514 followers. I can't remember everybody's names. And I'm sorry, I do my best though. It's so good to see you though. I do remember you now. Okay, well, feel free to follow on that as well. Like, you're always welcome here, my friend. Well, I've kept doing this, right? Like, yeah, I've never stopped and likely will never stop. Something serious would have to happen for me to stop streaming. I love doing this so much. And I appreciate this player that I'm spectating with the Yokohama spoiler, giving you guys something to watch while I just chat to you guys. Yeah. Wait, hang on. What did you play with me? Did we play like... Were you the one that we played Diablo 3 with? Or we tried to? And even though we were all level 70, I had a player that joined me on Diablo 3 once on stream where even though we were both level 70, he had so many more Paragon points than the rest of us that I was basically getting killed in one hit and I couldn't survive on the difficulty that he wanted to play on. Was that you? Or did we play a different game? Because there's been a few streams where I've played with the community. There was Titanfall 2, Diablo 3. You don't remember? It's all good, man. I haven't done a co-op stream on Diablo 4 with anybody other than Yaxbass and Dondi and like IRL people I know. But yeah, I love Diablo, man. And there's going to be more Diablo 4 to come. The reason why I did Gran Turismo 4 today is because, yeah, you have a platinum on Diablo 3. So do I. The reason why we did Gran Turismo 4 today is because obviously when update 1.40 launched, I was just doing multiplayer with Yaxbass, and there was a lot of new features that I wasn't able to check out in that stream. And that's exactly what we've done in this stream. The case in point, like we've just checked out the paddock there. Let's leave it now. And but the main thing I wanted to do was complete the week 2 challenges on stream, because I did the week 1 challenges off stream. Right. Well, it's so good to see you, and you're always welcome here. Like October was, I spent way too much money on games last month, right? And actually tomorrow night, you know, in the weeks that follow, you're gonna see a lot of Call of Duty on the channel because a lot of my friends and family always play Call of Duty. We have got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, but what's really cool about it is that I'm gonna troll everybody because I've bought the Anarius and Lilith skins from Diablo 4 for Call of Duty Modern Warfare. So rather than being a regular soldier, I'm just gonna shoot everybody as Anarius and Lilith. It's hype. It's really hype. In fact, if you guys need to see it to believe it, I think for the very last thing I'll do with the stream is I will show you those skins. But after that, if it's okay with you, I am actually going to leave. For those of you that are watching on Facebook, I do apologize because I am simulcasting right now since it's allowed. But yeah, we did the weekly challenges today, and that was hype also. The Call of Duty streams will not be on my Facebook page. They'll only be on my Twitch channel at twitch.tv, and then, you know, just search for Portessa. But yeah, no, I want to show you these skins. I want to show, yeah, let's show you the skins. But yeah, that was Gran Turismo 7. Thank you, man. And remember, if you miss anything at all, type !VOD in the chat, and that will link you to all of my VODs. And yeah, you can watch everything I've played. I've done a Spider-Man 2 playthrough on PS5 recently. Because I was saying I've bought so many games. We got UFC 5 recently. We got EA Sports WRC recently. I've got back into playing Destiny 2 because I've needed to catch up on all the expansion stories that I bought at half price and didn't play yet. I've got the Metal Gear Solid Collection Volume 1 that I haven't even started yet. That's probably going to be next year. We've got a Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough to return to. Like, there is so much, and I'm probably forgetting stuff. But yeah. Oh, hey, yeah, cool. So yeah, consider a follow just to make things easier for you. And also it helps with the goals on the channel. Thank you for following. But yeah, the skins, right? You want to see let's show you the skins. This is honestly, this is something else. But I am never gonna play Call of Duty multiplayer, Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3 without having these skins on. There is no point in any other skins in this game for me now. And actually, before I show you the skins, I want to show you one other thing. Call of Duty is owned by Activision, right? Which is now owned by Xbox. But another Activision published franchise, there's Lilith right there. See, I wasn't kidding. Another Activision published franchise is Crash Bandicoot. And when Crash Team Rumble released, Yeah, they came out with like crash guns. And what's crazy about these guns, in fact, I can show you in the store. What's crazy about these guns is that they shoot Wumpa fruit. Where is my crash pack? There it is. Look at this. Oh wait, that's not... Where's the... Oh, it's not showing me the guns. Show me the guns. Where's the thing where I can see what the guns do? Hang on. Is it, what screen is it? Is it this one? You're able to look at the... I'm pretty sure you're able to look at the back up a little bit. Where do you go to look at the trace around video thing? You know the bit I mean, right? Where do you go, Alpha? Do you know? Yeah, no, I went there. And then, obviously, there's the Crash gift pack. But it's not showing the weapons in there. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. And then enlarge. Yeah, so take this sniper, for example. Come on, load. Look. Everybody you shoot turns into Wumpa fruit. It's so good. And same with this one. And they did that all to promote the brand new Crash Bandicoot game, which is really good, called Crash Team Rumble. And what's really cool, that if you do buy any of these packs from the store, they work in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 2022, and of course the brand new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 2023, which launches tomorrow night in the UK. So yeah, we're going to be playing the multiplayer tomorrow night. But yeah, my Lilith and Anaria skins also carry over. Look, there's even a Wumpa grenade. There's a Wumpa grenade. It's crazy. Like, honestly, this game has turned into Fortnite. I mean, case in point, obviously there's Lilith and Anarius there, but look at this. Lara Croft is a skin that I don't own, and I'm sorry, Lara, but I won't be... I love Lara, right? But because there's Lilith and Anarius, I'm sorry, Lara and Nicki Minaj. I'm not interested, right? Yeah, sorry. And by the way, Lara over Nicki Minaj any day. But then look, you've also got Skeletor from He-Man. Because of course. That's actually really cool. I also think it's awesome that Lara's in there as well. And I would be remiss, like, Freelancer Alpha would not forgive me if I didn't show off Spawn. Oh, it opens up in 2 hours? Oh, well, if that's the case, I thought it was tomorrow. But if it's tonight, then I'll be live again tonight on Twitch only. Sorry, Facebook. But if it's live tonight, then yeah, we're streaming tonight after dinner. I can't give you an exact ETA, but I'll be in touch with the guys, and then I'll set everything up as a bonus stream. We'll go live. We'll have all the voice chat of the whole squad in my Discord streaming like channel on the voice chat, which isn't open to everybody, sorry, but everybody will be able to listen to it that tune into the Twitch stream. But yeah, there's Spawn as well. But no, let's have a good look at Anarius and Lilith. So, first of all,
you who die in battle today, die heaven-bound.
Which is a line he says in Diablo 4. We can preview him.
We march on hell.
So there you go. One of the two creators of Sanctuary. And of course Lilith is the other one.
I have not come to save.
It's not going to say the rest of the line, really?
Now, our true work begins.
Damn right it does. But yeah, that's Lilith. And yeah, main antagonist, the Diablo 4. I've got a full playthrough of Diablo 4's story. Both of like, well, the main plot, all of the season 1 storyline that is now no longer in the game, because of course season content will rotate out and stuff. So yeah, if you want to watch what happened in season 1, you can check my VODs. Again, I'll put in the link in the chat for the Twitch side. So boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I've got the main game, the season 1 VODs, and then of course I've done the seasonal storyline for the Season of Blood already, but there will be more Season of Blood streams in future. I just need to get to level 70, which I'm basically going to be playing off stream, and then when I'm there I'll plan another stream so that you can see me play Capstone Dungeon 2 as a druid. Anyway, as fun as this all has been, Spawn, why are you on my screen? There we go. As fun as this all has been, I'm going to leave it here. Anarius, Lilith, and I are going to bid you adieu. Hope you've enjoyed this stream of Gran Turismo. And Red, if I could just call you Red. Yeah, which, well, I mean, I'll call you whatever you want me to call you. But yeah, Red, it just jumped at me. I mean, I've got a red background right now. But yeah, Red, thank you so much for stopping by. It's been so good to catch up with you, dude. And of course, yeah, hope to see you again soon. All the best, buddy. And same to everyone else here. I'm not going to raid into another stream if that's okay. I'm just going to end. And I will see you all possibly later tonight if Modern Warfare 3 unlocks. But if not, definitely tomorrow. So take care, and I'll see you then. Bye.